Before we start, I would like to just, the play explains this, but I would like to explain it also so that you won't be confused. This is different than any kind of play we've ever put on in Inglewood Cliffs, because you, the audience, are going to be involved. And so in the play, they're also going to tell you what to do. But in case you're not listening, I'm going to tell you also. The name of the play is what, kids? Who Pushed Humpty? Your job is to listen very carefully and decide who pushed Humpty. So when you decide at the very end, you're going to get one clap for one person. There are 4 people that we suspect might be guilty. You will vote for only one. Now, one thing I want to say, I don't want you to pick the person who's your friend, who you think is the most popular, who you think you like, you thought they were the funniest. I want you to listen to what they're saying. And I want you to decide based on their story. Okay, so I think you're going to enjoy this a lot. And parents, you're going to vote too, so I know that you know how to follow those directions as well. So welcome to our afternoon play, Who Pushed Humpty?
Chores are all done. Old Mother Goose needs to rest for a while in the sun.
On second thought, I'll kick off my shoes and read a few pages of the Rhineland News. Tis, 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 tis. Those 2 little kittens have lost their mittens again. Oh dear, they arrested that spider for frightening Miss Muffet.
Excuse me, I must see Mother Goose for a very important news.
Come in, my friend. Please do, please do. What is all this mess that you have brought with you? Why, this looks to be a bit of an arm. And could this be part of a leg?
Yes, Mother Goose, I'm afraid our friend Humpty has become scrambled egg.
What? This is terrible! How can this be? What did you hear? What did you see?
Get a grip, Mother Goose. Old King Cole will be on. In the meantime, drink your juice. He'll explain what is wrong.
All bow down to Old King Cole. Good morning, ma'am. You're looking quite pale. My messenger must have told a sad tale.
Hello, old King Cole. Sit down in this chair. Tell me what you know of this terrible scare.
Over the past 2 days and a half, 4 different people have come in my path, each carrying a piece of Humpty's shell, and each with the same story to tell. Bo Peep, Mary Mary, Jack Nibble, and Boy Blue all said they didn't know what to do.
Why did each person have part of a show when they walked up and passed with a story to tell? They all said they had found just one piece on the ground, the rest was nowhere to be seen.
Unsure what's next, I'm feeling perplexed. They each brought the showpiece to me.
I don't like the sound of this at all. Something's not right. I think our friend Humpty had more than a fall. We have to solve this tonight.
I agree 100%. I have devised a plan of action.
We'd like you to question the wildland weapons to see if you still can meet their satisfaction.
We'll do all that we can, King Cole, for this is a horrible crime. The villain must be removed from our peaceful land of Rome.
Now listen carefully, audience. We need your help in solving this Humpty Dumpty mystery. She may be the one and only famous Mother Goose, but she is not the world's greatest detective. So this is what we need you to do.
Mother Goose and the gossips will question each Rhineland resident. We'd like you to pay very close attention to what they say and how they behave as we talk with them.
After they have spoken with all 4 residents, we will meet with you again.
Then you'll help us decide if Mary Mary, quite contrary, Little Boy Peep, Jack Be Nimble, or Little Boy Blue is guilty of doing harm to poor Humpty Dumpty. We're depending on you to listen carefully. Are you ready?
Okay then, here we go. What's Visit Mary in her garden?
Hello, Mother Goose. How are you? Hello, Mother Goose. How are you this fine day? What manner of business brings you my way?
I'm feeling well, my dear. 'Tis true that I have something to ask of you. I need to know, can you please tell, how did you find poor Humpty's shell?
Oh, Mother Goose, what a disturbing thing. I was tending my flowers here. They do love to hear me sing. I put the garden hose in the ground, and I saw something white as I turned around. As soon as I bent over it, I knew so very well it is indeed a broken piece of dear old Humpty's shell.
Thank you, dear Mary, for all your time. Now we have one visit to make in our land of Rhine. While you're in your garden, Mary, watching flowers bloom, we are out here searching for the reason Humpty found. Mary, quite contrary.
business brings you my way.
I'm feeling well, my dear. It is true.
But I have something to ask of you. I need to know, can you please tell, how did you find poor Humpty's shell?
Of course, Mother Goose. I'd be glad to explain. But first, I'd like you to know that my work is a strain. The cows hide in the corn, the sheep lose their way. I blow on my horn and chase them all day.
You work hard, my boo, and play the horn well. These facts are quite true. But what about